What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We're currently speaking to Hugh OConnor about him discovering the body. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. You saw the body? Right, and I was so distraught that I basically handed Robin a victory. Look at him sweating. Hugh, would you mind telling us a little more about that? Discovering the body. Right before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was here in the lecture hall. Your attention, please! This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. That's right. There was that announcement, then everyone came in here. The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Juniper, Robin, and I were in our personal dressing rooms next door. Where's that? Wow, your own personal dressing rooms? That's totally VIP treatment. Hold on. Stage, waiting room, okay, I gotcha. Alright. Actually, they're for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. Ah. The other two waited patiently in their rooms, but that's not my style. So I headed over to the archery range on the other side of the quad. I did some meditation while I waited. That's the best way to relax. Then, just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back toward the main building. Okay. As I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage. So that's when you saw the body? Right. It was quite a shock. As much as I hate to admit it, my legs were shaking. I could have easily beaten Robin if it hadn't been for that. Wait, hold it right there. You went through with the mock trial even though you had just discovered a body? Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we're talking about someone getting killed here. I think I know why. Was it because of this? Ah, where'd you get that? So this article in the Themis Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie. Right, but if I reported the body I'd found, the whole thing would be called off. You really wanted to win that bad? Bad enough to ignore a dead body? Sorry, but that's not normal. Or could their love for Junie really be that strong? This guy, very suspicious. Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us. It may prove useful at tomorrow's trial. Good, because that's all I have to say about the matter. Thanks, and don't worry, we'll prove Juniper's innocence. You'll see. Heh, I can't say you two inspire much confidence. Okay, Athena, what next? Well, I think I've talked to everyone who is somehow linked to the case. Okay, maybe it's about time we wrapped up our investigation. Oh wait, we haven't met with Junie yet. Yeah, you're right. Let's head over to the detention center. Good, peace out, buddy. See you around. I'm going to the detention center. Whew. Shimona. Dina, thank you so much for coming. She called me Dina like she used to. Maybe she's finally letting her guard down. Foolish mistake. You never let your guard down. The script. What is an awl? Oh, that's the weapon. Junie, the crime's unfolding exactly like your script. Any idea what's going on here? We wanted to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. And the only people who knew the details were Professor Court and I. Nothing we haven't heard already so far. However, yes? What is it, Junie? Well, there was this one article in the school paper. You mean this one? It's more like a tabloid piece than a newspaper article if you ask me. I've been worried that the trial would wreck the friendship between Robin, Hugh, and me. She wants to stay friends, but both the guys are hoping to take it to the next level. Oh, the passion of high school drama. Wish I could have experienced it. I know, nobody loves you. And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. Ah, so if Robin had won, Hugh wouldn't have been able to confess his love to Junie. That would have kept the trio's relationship the same. Never knew Junie could be so devious. Sorry, I guess my personal problems probably won't be of any help in court, huh? No! You keep your damn mouth shut. You're gonna go to jail. No one knows. No one could possibly know what happens to Junie. This is her first time seeing her. You never know. Help often comes from the most unexpected places. Thanks, Juniper. Jupiter. Thanks, Jupiter. I was wondering about that all you had on when you were arrested. Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Why, there's that's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? Never heard of such thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy. Fish. It was the murder weapon from the mock trial. Professor Court and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. I didn't even realize I still had it on me until I was arrested. Then we've nothing to worry about. There shouldn't be any way to link it to the crime. Still, that blood red color on the awl bothers me. Wasn't it just paint or something? I mean, I was looking at it from pretty far away, but it probably was just paint. But that's what bothers me. It wasn't on the awl when we were prepping it yesterday. It wasn't? Then how and when did it get there? Well, before the mock trial began, I did stab her several times, so perhaps that's why the blood... It's never gonna be that easy. I showed Dina and Mr. Wright to the waiting room. Then I went back to the dressing room to get the trial props we were going to use. That's when I found the art room key and the awl with what looked like blood on it. A key. And the awl. Professor Court normally has the art room key since she's the Fine Arts Club advisor. And since that key was in there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one who had painted the awl to look like it had blood on it. After all, she always insisted that the props should be realistic, so I stabbed her a couple times. Stab, stab, stab. The awl suddenly shows up on the day of the trial with what looks like blood on it. I have a really bad feeling about this. Me too, but let's not jump the gun on this. You're so screwed! So screwed. It's blood, all right. You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes. I left school at around 6 p.m. Did you notice anything different about her? No, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. I would have never guessed she'd end up like this. Not like this. Not like this. It looks like we're about out of time. Thank you for coming to see me. We'll do everything we can to prove you innocent tomorrow. I know, and I believe in you, Dina. Well, I should go now. Bye, best friend. Is she gonna be alright? She's like a shadow of the girl we met back at the academy. The Junie I knew was always like that, a little weak and sickly. But the fact that she's lifted her facade shows that she trusts us. Even still, what is it? Well, when Junie and her two friends were talking about their friendship, I sensed some discord in their hearts. I'm getting real sick of hearing that, discord in their hearts. That's all she ever has to say about discord in their hearts and noise. Yeah, but it was really faint. I might have been mistaken. You can't just... There's no reason to doubt their friendship. Is there? That's not super obvious. Don't worry, everything will be fine. You and Juniper are friends, right? You know that friend I mentioned to you... Wait. You know that friend I mentioned to you earlier? Well, get this. Whenever something's troubling one of us, the other can just feel it. That's right. That's real friendship. I suppose you're right. Might as well forget about that and concentrate on the trial. Yep. Oh, screw it. Yep, tomorrow's the big day. Let's sort out what we know so far. Okay. The victim, Professor Constance Court, was murdered in the art room on the 3rd floor. Then her body was moved to the outdoor stage in the quad. Also, the location where we found the body was just as the mock trial script described. I wish those were the only similarities they shared. What do you mean? What I mean is, the script and this case are exactly the same in almost every respect. So it follows that the actual trial may very well unfold just like the mock trial did. Oh no! The mock trial ended right before the prosecution was about to win. Oh, well that's not gonna happen. This time, Junie will be declared not guilty. This time? She was, oh yeah. I'm so dumb, I'm sorry, it's been a long day. Of course I intend to get our results the honest way. We can do this, we'll be fine. After all, I have Apollo and is king of being, he's the king of being fine. So fine. So hot, is what she's thinking. Keep it in your pants, Athena. No one loved you in school. No. October 25th. That's like, shoot, what day is it today? I don't remember. Pretty freaking close though. Ugh, my butterflies have butterflies in their stomach. My butterflies have butterflyception themselves into their own stomachs. So what's it like to have your very own case for the first time? My heart hasn't raced this fast since I ran that full marathon last year. If it keeps up, you might get a lawyer's high. You know, like a runner's high. Oh, right, I forgot to change his clothes. Can I still do that here? Oh God, I can't do that, huh? I'm so sorry. I know you asked me to change his sweater and I completely forgot. I'll have to do that when I get back to the main menu. Relax, everyone's nervous for their first time. This guy. Shoot, what voice did I give him? It was sort of like, so my fears weren't unfounded. After all, today's prosecutor is terribly brutal. Something like that. I don't know. Now it sounds like a biker. And willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction. That's definitely not the voice I gave him. It's pretty awful. That's okay. There's that the end justifies the means concept again. Now that it has come to this, my finger points. We have no choice but to fight fire with fire. The end justifies the means. I wish you'd stop saying that. That's your method, Professor, and I'm going to defend Juniper in my own way. But, Miss Sykes, just yesterday you've told me. As your lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else? What am I doing? That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? My, but aren't you a stubborn one? Well, I suppose you'll have to learn of your own inefficacy at the hard way. Grrr. Get spit everywhere. Forgive me, Professor Means, but we can just leave it at that? Can we just leave it at that? Oh dear, please forgive me. It's just I wish to protect Juniper by any means I can. I do too, but... Now if you would excuse me! There he goes. Off he goes. Off goes... Biker Batman. Biker Man. Ooh, that would be terrible. Oh, I guess that would be like, shoot. The guy with the motorcycle and the skull with the head on fire. Thanks to him, I'm feeling even more pressure than before. Don't let it get to you, Athena, and don't forget to keep smiling. I'll be fine, and I haven't forgotten what Mr. Wright said. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. The trial is about to begin. I'll show you to the courtroom, if you please. Apollo, I'm counting on you to support Athena this time. Okay, leave it to me. That's right, I have Apollo to back me up. Junie's fate rests in my hands. I won't rest until she walks free. Good, we got his satanic bracelet, and we have my computer that can hack all mainframes. Just hacking the mainframes everywhere. That's how it works. Of the brain. The brain frame. Oh, I definitely said that before. And I chuckled at it because it was so clever. Because I'm so clever! Great time to drink some. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Ah, we already know. I'm gonna drink some fruit punch. Or lemonade. Athena's race, defense team leader, is ready, Your Honor. That didn't sound very confident. You sure you're okay? I'll be fine. You shut your goddamn mouth. Your baldness. I know, as usual, you want me to deliver the opening statement. This case is crystal clear. I see no need to explicate it any further. Now, summon the witness. Awkward. Is there something the matter? Do you want me to kill you? Whatever gave you that idea? Bailiff, please call our first witness. And now we don't even get an opening statement. Good, good. Detective Fulbright. He and Prosecutor Blackwell have become quite the team. Oh, right, the case brief. Leave it to me. Yes, let the detective in charge, everyone's favorite friend of justice, explain. What was that just now? It's like he and Blackwell are totally in sync. Well, I don't think they're capable of mind melding, if that's what you're thinking. All right, Detective Fulbright, would you please explain the case to the court? Professor Court's body was discovered on October 24th at approximately 2:30 p.m. She was murdered with this all I have here. The victim's blood and the defendant's prints were both discovered on it. All added to court record. What's this? Get that bird out of my face. Court's autopsy report added to court record. Let's see, between 6 and 8 p.m. Cause of death, blood loss, deep stab wound. All right. Wow, that bird can deliver evidence too. Blackwell has trained him well. Maybe Blackwell should train it not to mess up people's hair while he's at it. Moving right along. The body was discovered on the outdoor stage, although no blood was found there. However, we detected traces of massive amount of blood in the third floor art room. In short, the murder took place in the art room. So, then the body had been moved from the art room to the stage? Precisely, and there's one more piece of irrefutable evidence. A recording made by a tape recorder that a school paper reporter hid in the art room. Oh ho ho. It captured a female voice screaming, "Oh God!" What's this? You have such a recording. Must be from that tape recorder Miriam mentioned. I guess I could definitely give a future character's voice of Pee Wee Herman, like a... No. But why is this first? Why is this the first we've heard of a death threat at the moment of the murder? Shh! 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 Silence, please! I would like to play the tape for you now. Shh! Shut up. I'm talking to you. Riveting. You're a goner! I'm sure that's what it sounded like. It is quite hard to hear. But the voice does sound female. Used by Miriam to secretly record conversation in the art room, a woman can be heard shouting, "You're a goner." 3 evidence in 30 seconds. The noise and low volume of the voice have made voice print analysis all but impossible. Then you haven't identified the voice as belonging to the defendant. Not so fast. After all, voice print analysis isn't everything. The victim was killed at night, then discovered in the in the afternoon the next day. The question is, when was the body moved? Oh, I know. It could have been moved in the middle of the night when no one was around. When the cats come out to play. Sorry, but no. The campus was full of students that morning. However, no one reported seeing a body. That means the body was moved sometime before the mock trial when all the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall and the rest of the campus was empty. It was during this time Hugh OConnor, one of the mock trial participants, found the body. So the prosecution heard about Hugh seeing the body. Wait one moment. If all of the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall, then there wouldn't have been anyone who could have moved the body. Ha ha! Have no fear, for there is always an exception. An exception? The 3 mock trial participants were standing by in individual dressing rooms. They were the only ones who had free access to the deserted campus before the mock trial. Unfortunately, it's been just about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna end this video here. So stay tuned tomorrow for the next episode, and thanks for watching. Bye! Fun fact, Adam is actually harvested from sea slugs. And they're put into the little sister's stomachs. And it generates far more Adam than it would normally on its own. Which is pretty disgusting. Oh, I kind of want to listen. Why are you running? Is it because I'm running? It's because I'm running, isn't it? Shoot. I didn't realize. Art, science, to industry. Fuck.